No, it's
We'll
fine.
just now go how it goes.
Then hold up cue cards for you guys.
What?
I said like hold up cue cards for you
No,
guys.
you see, this is why I don't
Talk
want you
about
here. Now look what he's doing.
Is it playing now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just wait. Let me just have a little sipperoonie. Dead.
Babe, if you're gonna sip, can you get me some ice?
Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
No.
Can you actually also get me some ice?
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
sure.
fantastic. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, I suppose to do that front.
But like, actually, while you're still sitting, can you go?
I actually heard. She's like, whilst you're sitting there, can you get me some ice?
How many ice do you guys want?
I just
I
want
have
one block,
3
please.
blocks.
3 blocks.
And you can top me up a little bit more. Thank
Can I
you.
bring the ice for you guys?
Yeah.
Like in my hands.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
We make it like.
You want the whole like ice tray?
Oh my
or?
god, baby, please.
Great.
But like, just think. Like,
Okay, well, cheers.
cheers.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
It's lovely to be
You're
here.
my official first guest.
Really?
By the way. My official first guest. So
so
you should
good to
feel
hear.
very special right now.
Oh, I feel like we can have a good chat.
Mm.
You know, always have like
We always have the best
we
chat.
dish it sometimes. We're together. We're 9 years now.
Yes, 9 years we've been friends.
You were born in Grahamstown.
I was born in Adelaide.
Yeah.
Adelaide, like next to Bedford, Fort Beaufort. Adelaide.
What?
The tiny little rural agricultural town.
The smallest little town
The
ever.
smallest, and goats broke into the hospital when I was born,
Yeah.
and my sister was more interested in the goats than seeing me.
No, you're lying.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to see my sister, I want to see the goats.
Oh, word.
So I feel like that's just like a testament to like who I was to become, you know?
Oh my
I
God.
feel like it's so on brand for me.
the farm life. The
Yeah,
farm life
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
we're coming to collect our daughter.
Yeah,
literally.
yeah.
Oh,
Literally.
word. Okay.
Literally.
I didn't know that about you. I
You
didn't
were
know
born
that.
in PE.
Mm.
Oh.
Born and raised for 22 years and then moved to Jeffs, and then from there it's been
Were your
everywhere.
family always from PE?
Yes, my mom from Utneg, and then my dad from PE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
from PE, and then they met at work.
What school did you go to, by the way?
I went to Alexandra
Oh,
Yoga
okay.
School.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then but I came from an all-girls school. Then I went to a co-ed school.
You're coming from an all-girls going to a co-ed. That's a bit daunting.
No, it's something I asked for.
I feel like it's good. It's nice.
I was so scared. I literally said to my parents at like after grade 7, not after, obviously before. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to go to co-ed school,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't know like how to talk to a guy.
Yeah, I
a
think
boy.
it's important.
It is, yeah.
Like I went to a co-ed in junior school,
Mhm.
and so I said I really want Sai and Ren to do co-ed in junior school specifically.
Yeah,
Just to get used to being around boys.
yeah.
But then I went to an all-girls school in high school, and I actually
High
in
school?
high school, but I
Wow.
much preferred it. I feel like I could just concentrate, and I was very shy.
Okay.
I was like a goody two-shoes, shy, academic,
Really?
Yeah. I was very put together in high
I
school.
wouldn't say I was very academic. I was very like what is it called? You call it
Cultural,
What does cultural mean?
like art,
Yeah.
drama.
Ah.
Not
like performing or stuff, but I wasn't good with like maths and those
Oh
type
no,
of things,
yeah, same.
which is such a topic for me. Every
Yeah.
time I bring it up, right, it's like, what about the kids that like that system you don't like pull through on,
Yeah.
and then what? Because I feel like to a certain degree, like I know I was supposed to be left-handed,
Oh really?
yeah, and
But
then
they taught you.
they
out of
taught
it.
me, they took it out my hand and put it in this side. So
Really?
it's like those things that I like specifically remember
Yeah.
about like my education, where I'm like, if I didn't want to do it that way and my brain didn't say
Yeah.
that, but then you had to force me, and I always felt so damn stupid
See,
in
that's
some classes,
the thing.
but I can't help that I can't
Because
understand.
school is very much like you have to sit still, you have to listen to a teacher, basically repeat what they say, like work off a text. Some people thrive learning like that, like
and
I
it's
did.
amazing.
And some people don't. Some people need to be like Oscar. He needs to be practical. He needs to like physically make a mistake so that he can learn. Okay, I can't do that.
Visual.
I need to do this. You know.
Visual learning and would you say is it critical learning? What type of brain pattern?
Critical. You know,
critical. Babe, what's it called?
What?
If you're like academically inclined, what kind of
Oh,
thinking
theoretical.
Is it?
Theoretical versus practical.
Analytical thinking.
Analytical, that's the
thinking,
one. If it's
yeah.
a critical, I was like,
Yeah.
clearly I didn't excel at school. But anyways, I'm here critically thinking over things. No, it's not good. But
I just, yeah, like everyone learns in different settings and everyone learns at different paces, and to like put everyone in one box, I don't think it's,
like for people that can do everything analytically, that's amazing. You have a system that is almost foolproof for you, where you get like to take a retest and you do this. For people, sometimes the retest is even more stressful because you have to go through it all over again. So that's what I think.
And you get like a mental block. Like I know I got a mental block with maths early on.
Okay.
And also same thing. Like it's a thing apparently. I was like numbers dyslexic. I was dyslexic with my numbers.
How does that work?
I don't know exactly how it works. I should probably like do some research into it. But like I would always write and see numbers like backwards. And like the wrong way around, and I had to do like this.
Like 9, you didn't write this way. You
wrote
this
way.
way.
And I had to go to like this after school thing called Audi Blocks, which really helped.
We also went to an after school thing. My dad would pick us up after school and then take us to like someone in like a room and they would like do stuff.
Yeah, like these like Audi Blocks patterns things. So I'm like quite good at patterns, but like maths, I'm like terrible. And I just remember like some of my teachers would honestly make me feel stupid. Like I remember writing a test, and a teacher was standing behind me, like looking what I'm writing, and he literally like bonked me on the head and was like, "Think, Jody, think." Whilst I'm busy writing this test, and I'm like, "Can you not? Please, I'm trying to think."
That is not funny.
I'm trying my best, Like clearly the whatever answer I wrote was wrong.
What? Who are the people in the educational system?
Dude,
how can you?
I think he was just more like, I know you can get this. Like, come on, you can get it.
No, Jody, that's
like,
bad though.
Imagine you're writing a test.
No, that's
like,
were you writing a test?
I was writing like a proper test, and like then you second guess all of your other answers. You know, and then you're like, well, I'm clearly doing this whole paper wrong.
No, that's so funny. I'm so sorry. That's like
it
Matilda vibes. Like that's like Annie.
Threw a stapler at me, dude. That's
so you lying.
Threw a stapler at me. He
Did
obviously
he hit you?
missed on purpose, but and I had a friend and I was very lame in school. I'm still lame, but
what does that mean? What does that mean?
Like imagine me, but now because I'm weird. Let's just be honest, but like less cool. You know?
You but less cool.
And like younger
I
with
don't
my
know,
hot cut.
I was never cool myself, so.
Oh please! I feel like you were always the cool kid.
No. I can like fully say, I was never the popular kid, and I was never the pretty kid. Definitely not pretty. My looks only kicked in mid-varsity.
I really want to see a picture of you in junior school. You don't want to see it, but I'd love to see a picture.
I will show
I feel
you.
like you were probably
We'll
the,
insert
like,
a picture somewhere.
Yes. We'll find
a picture of like now. Also, I don't look that great now. I took off my makeup.
Oh, please, you always
In
look
the
great.
shower, I took off the makeup, so this lighting better work. I only became this way in the last 5 years. Yeah, I would say. Only when we went out and I used to dress up.
Yeah, I think same for me, like after school.
You got nice for work. You always used to do that pretty bun. And you used to wear like...
What work?
NPC for teaching.
Oh.
Don't you remember you used to wear like a nice high bun? You used to wear a bun
Did I?
to work.
Wow.
Sometimes I would sleep over at your place, and then you would leave me at the apartment until you came back from work.
I remember.
I was like a little wife, basically.
And you were.
I was always
Oh my
this
gosh,
person.
that's so true.
I was always the housewife.
You were meant to be. You were just.
Oh,
I
God.
can so see you. You know, I can just envision you. And you know, like those silk gowns with like the fluff at the bottom and the fluff on the sleeves.
Oh my God, yes.
Like with your little pooch.
Except white, it would be pink for sure.
Pink with your little Pomeranian.
Yes.
And your nails done. Sipping
Literally
your margarita.
spot on about how I want life to be.
That is gonna be.
And I need to have a phone that I can like. The phone, those telephones that you can like with the numbers,
oh my
and then I call someone
like
for you.
Britney Spears in Lucky Star. Did
Yes,
you see?
yeah. Literally, that's gonna be me.
Oh my gosh, and I'll just be in my dungarees feeding my chickens.
And the kiddies will be big, but
and my horses, and yeah, the kids will be
ponies
and.
yeah. I want to get to the juicy things.
Okay, yes, let's get to the juicy.
And go back in the day, like, let's be real, you had guys like licking your feet, bro. Like when you walked in clubs, you were like, there was guys always saying like, oh wow, I'm obsessed with you, and that's what they all were.
Oh, stop.
And yes, though. So that's why I said no. It had that thing. I think it would.
I don't think that's so true. Though.
Or actually, in my head, I'm thinking, which person would they be interested in? Would probably be you. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Hell no. Have you seen?
Aye, that's what we're talking about.
But you say that like when I went to clubs, guys were like panting.
I never saw that. No.
I saw it.
Aye.
Dude, I feel like everyone wanted to get with you. And I feel like also, like, this is the thing. When girls are super, super pretty, when guys are like scared to approach them. Guys were not scared to approach me, so I was mediocre at best. I feel like guys always go for the girls that they're like, okay, what do you think, Dirk?
I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I'm focusing.
The one time we need you to listen.
We need you to listen.
Okay,
so she's saying that when we were in the clubs, all the guys would come after me, right? And I said, no, that's not the case, because I always saw guys like always wanted to approach her. And then I was saying, at clubs, I feel like a girl is really hot when guys are a little bit intimidated to approach them. So the fact that guys would always come up to me, like I was like the mediocre friend of the two of us, because they were too intimidated to approach.
Depends on the personality of the guys, but generally speaking, girls that are like the most attractive in society, they don't get attention.
Thank you. So like, I'll take my little 7 and you can take the 10, it's fine.
What little 7?
I'm super fine with being a 7. My personality more than makes up for it.
It's so frustrating. This question, just move on please. I'm just like not going to win this.
I'll be the funny 7 and you can be the intimidating 10.
Oh my God.
There we go.
This is and I remember, everyone in their life, I think especially in your younger relationships, you have a friend that your boyfriend doesn't like.
Oh, yeah.
that was me.
So true. That is you.
That was me.
100%.
I am
100%.
I was the moment. I was the trauma that was in their relationship. I was the friend where it's like, I don't like when you see that friend because you always come back fighting.
Yeah, and he didn't like you here, and he was like.
Tell me what he said now that we hear it's about me, right?
He would be like, if I was like, I'm going out with Norma Jean, he's like, oh, watch, when you come back, we're gonna fight. And
so I'm the problem.
You're the problem. And then if we fought about something, he'd be like, who told you that? Norma Jean?
No.
And like, if like I said something, he'd be like, oh, Norma Jean's putting thoughts into your head and doubts into your head. And I was just like,
how did you defend, if you could, because you don't want to cause a rift in your relationship, right?
Yeah.
How did you defend or deflect, or do you know what I mean?
That's a good question, because I don't really know, oh, it's the jackals. Can you hear them? Sounds like Ren here, like this.
No, she doesn't sound like that. That sounds like a meow.
Yeah.
She doesn't sound like that.
I can't quite remember, but I think I would be like, if you'd say like, oh, Norma Jean, put that thought into your head, I'd like maybe say something like, no, well, this has been something that's been going on for a long time, and like, I'm like, obviously I can talk to my friend about these things, you know.
That's
like,
how you know the relationship's bad, if the person that is manipulative doesn't want you to speak to other people to get a bigger view, and they want you to only listen to what they are saying. Even if they were trying to say, let's keep it private, it's just between us two and stuff. But you can't tell people to not talk to other people.
Yeah, it's in our nature. It's in our nature to want to, like, especially if you're going through something, like, you need to talk to someone about it, you know, get a fresh perspective. And also, like, it's so easy to get wrapped up just the two of you, and then you go in circles, and then you need to talk to someone else just to get a better understanding of, like, it can be easy to get so wrapped up.
And it's because I've experienced this a lot, is you want the relationship to work, so you want to listen to the lies more than you would want to listen to the good. And then you start manipulating yourself. That's when it becomes dangerous.
It's like, I listened to the lyrics of The Weeknd's newest song. I think it's something like, I'd rather lie than lose you, or something like that. And I was like, that's so true.
Yeah, The Weeknd's very problematic.
In
one of his songs, I think it's something about, like, he says, he's talking about her in a relationship with a good guy, but she likes him and he doesn't know why you cry at night.
That song.
What song is that?
What's it? I know exactly what song you're talking about, but I was like, yo, that's quite profound.
No, he doesn't know the pictures on your phone. I was like, hey.
And she calls you when you sleep.
Yes!
She calls me when he's sleeping.
Yes, what song is that?
Damn, Moth to a Flame. Like a moth to a flame.
My favourite of the week.
It's actually a really nice song.
The lyrics are amazing. But
so tell me about your most toxic relationship. I would say a relationship where you were the least yourself and you were the most inauthentic to yourself because of the relationship.
It has to be my ex that I was dating in Cape Town from Maverick. It has to be.
Yeah.
Like, the other relationships I had were, the two guys were my type and in my age bracket. So those ones, I wasn't really, like, good in the relationships. I also did some bad in both of the relationships.
As we all.
Yeah. And I would say the fighting in those two are bad, but this one I'm talking about specifically, he was older than me.
So he probably knew also how to manipulate you more.
It's like the point, I'll never forget this one night. I was living by myself and I was in bed and I was crying because I couldn't get rid of the connection that I had with this person that doesn't have a connection back with me.
Oh, shame. Does
that make sense?
It makes sense. And you crave that connection. You want it to work, but But
I'll never get that feeling. I was like praying and I was just asking God for, like, just break it, please. I can't do it. If you were to message me now, crying, I would jump and go.
I feel like everyone's had that.
But it was bad. I would say I have, like, a very I don't like saying strong personality. I don't have a strong personality. I have a very I wouldn't say I get manipulated easily by friends, or I'm not scared to, like, chirp back. Like, that's my nature. So for me to think of someone having such a grip on me was really scary for me. I didn't know what was going on.
Because you maybe didn't feel so in control, and you like to be the one in control.
At all. Well, this guy, I would, like, wait for his message, like, from the moment I, like, woke up to, like, going to sleep, and I would, like, wait for the weekend to come and hope that the message would come through. Stuff like that.
Sorry.
You know?
Yeah.
No. And after that one, I wasn't myself. I just remember it consumed my weekends, day in, day out.
Yeah. And then it like those types of relationships, you start having less and less friends and like doing your own thing, and it just kind of just becomes about them. You know,
I'm gonna give you like a very.
So go to daddy, please, my baby. Go to daddy, please. Thank you.
I'm gonna give you a very severe example, but this is how it felt in my head. That scene in 50 Shades of Grey, where that girl is like obsessed with him and she follows Anna around.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like that.
Really?
I swear.
That's crazy.
I had like this.
That's crazy that he had such a grip on you.
Yeah. And I think, I don't know where that came from, but I definitely, and I don't even have daddy issues. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know where it came from.
I get what you mean.
You know what I think it was? I had a conversation with myself, and I said, I think it's because I lived away from home and I was craving like family and connection.
Oh my gosh, that makes a lot of sense.
And then my relationship after that, the man that I was with, which was my most recent ex, I attached to him because he was so vanilla and plain and boring that I thought it was the safe option. I went completely opposite.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
I remember talking to myself, I was like, why would I go for my most recent ex? Like, we had no sexual chemistry, no intimate, like, connect, like, it's like bread and butter.
Yeah, I get you. Oh, that's so interesting.
And I really wanted that relationship to work because I was scared I was going to get attached like I was to the other person. And I remember I was living alone and I was always used to, seeing my mom, my dad, my sister.
Yeah, you're used to having
a family thing. Even now I was like, can we please have a bride? Or like fire and small things that are familiar to me. And I always craved like the warm environment, and it became so cold for me. So the moment someone gave me something affectionate to grab on, I needed more of it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and so that's why now if I think about it, like with my previous relationship now, that person felt like such a safe option to me.
I feel like maybe he's just what you needed at the time. Like you were still recovering, even if it felt like you weren't. Like it still takes a while to recover from things like that, and you just needed safe at that time.
I'll push it there. I needed boring. And I'm not even being ugly and spiteful. Like I needed boring because I was so used to like. Cape Town is like that. Hey?
Yeah, Cape Town is like that.
When you found someone that was not like that, I was like.
Was he not like that? Was he not like a typical Cape Town?
He was from the Eastern Cape as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
And then he actually knew like a good varsity friend of mine, and I was like, oh, I knew a friend that went to this school, this town, blah, blah.
That's
and the same
why
age.
You guys, because it was a familiar, like it was someone from the Eastern Cape. You had connections, and you just needed to like attach to that.
Never thought about that. Actually, never thought about that. So, that relationship, like the most recent relationship was, I think my best one where I became the type of girlfriend I wanted to be.
Okay, yes. Yeah, that makes sense. You probably needed a bit of both. So like the first one, you knew what like you didn't need in a relationship, and like the person you didn't want to be.
Well, that wasn't my first relationship. That was just a
yeah. But I mean like that toxic one, building up to like the like person you want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then the last, most recent one. Probably like gave you that, like balanced you out,
For sure, I would say that. But like, I think that was so correct what you said about like familiar, and something felt like you were connected back home.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like Cape Town.
Really? And that's crazy because I always picked you for a Cape Town girl.
Really? I did too.
I always thought like
I thought Cape Town
was into Cape Town.
The thing, and everyone does though.
Yeah, but so many people have told me like Cape. What is going on in this household? Lol.
How did that happen?
It just showed the people what happened. So the horn just fell off. Oh, sorry. I just want to check. What's the time, babe?
Sure.
Can you just check because it's coming up to it's school tomorrow, so.
How did that happen?
It's facing downhill.
Okay.
You got it right.
No.
It was like a gunshot or something.
It was that loud. Like, that's serious.
Thank you.
And now look at the men in our lives, hey?
Yeah, now look what we've got.
Oh my god.
Gems of human beings.
Gems getting us. They look at me, give me small cranberry juice, please. Can you give me
You bunch of
cranberry
crazy,
juice,
isn't
please?
I actually, pass me that phone because I actually have a game that we're going to play now.
Ooh.
I took a screenshot earlier
I love these.
when...
Cute! You prepared.
I'm prepared,
everything.
I semi-prepared.
You were like,
So we're going to just play who's most likely to...
oh, cute! That's so cute! Yeah.
Okay, who's most likely to pee themselves laughing?
Me.
Definitely you, because you're
I've
like,
done it
you
so
literally, what's the word? You,
Stop crying.
fluids just come out
Yeah,
of you.
Like, I cry, I need the bathroom, and we laugh.
The amount of times we have cried ourselves laughing. I love it though. Laughter's the best medicine.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm skipping that one. Who's most likely to share their last piece of chocolate with someone? Me.
Yes.
I feel like not you.
No.
You're like, no, it's my chocolate.
Yeah, that's my chocolate.
Ooh, who's most likely to betray someone in their friend group? Not that we have a friend group. Like, we are the friend
Damn,
group.
we have many friends.
Yeah.
Betray.
Betray someone. That's a strong word.
That's a very
strong word. But you know what? I'm going to say you just because I'm a people pleaser. And I feel like... But like, I don't think you'd betray someone. But
that's a hard question.
I think you would like piss off people more by
I'll
just
take
like speaking your mind.
I'll take the W, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
do you take
Yes, it is.
Love
me.
it.
It
Take
is
the
me.
So again, I'll just take another L then in that case.
No.
Okay. Okay, who's most likely to know what's on the other person's
First of all,
mind?
Dirk should be reading this too. I
Yeah,
think.
Dirk, please come do
Sure.
your producer
Cool.
job here.
Because
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she's already establishing her answer in her head. It's not fair.
Okay, fair.
I'm
Just pick one. Just pick one.
just gonna go down the list. So the one you were, I'm just gonna skip the one you were reading.
Okay.
Who's most likely to travel alone to a different country?
Both.
Both of us, I think. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, do you guys want to choose a specific person for this? Or is
We need to, eh?
Yeah. have to, yes.
Who's most
travel
likely to?
alone though. Like, would you travel alone?
Mm-mm.
I have traveled alone to another country, so
New York and stuff, eh?
yeah. So I'll say
You
me.
really
I'll
are.
take the W on
You
this
are
one.
that answer, actually. I
Yes.
haven't traveled alone.
Okay, so there we go.
Who is most likely to get angry over nothing?
Me.
100%.
Don't look straight at me as well.
Like,
It won't be
there's
nothing
no
forever,
other-
eh? It won't be
There
nothing.
is a reason.
Yeah, there is a damn reason. It's me.
Who's most likely to go bungee jumping?
I would never.
I will never in my life
No
go
one.
bungee
No one.
jumping.
I'll never.
Absolutely never in my life. You couldn't pay me.
You could not
could
pay me.
There's no way.
Okay, but if someone paid you 100K?
Yeah. 100K to go bungee jumping. As of like right now. That's not enough.
A million?
Morgan?
I'll take an M. I'll take an M.
Okay. So there is a price there.
Okay, so what's your price? 100K?
I would literally have to pass out before you push me.
Okay, 500 bags in front of you.
Of what? How much?
500K.
I have to say no because my legs got numb. Like, as I
But
thought.
I'm actually the same. Do you know when are you also afraid of heights?
I'm
My feet tingle.
my legs.
Feet, my
my
feet
legs.
tingle. I feel like it's the start of me going paralyzed.
That's
my feet-
that's not your fault. So no, I don't think so.
Imagine if someone had a gun to our heads and
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Shoot me.
Shoot me and then
I
push me
can't.
and then you can have the money.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. He's like,
just make sure our funeral flowers are nice.
yeah.
Who's most likely to get arrested for being drunk and disorderly?
Yo, that's a bit extreme.
I feel like
drink.
Okay, true, but like let's say back in the day, and the only
If someone hurt your kids.
What?
If someone hurt your kids and you were drunk.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I win.
Yes.
That's
then
it.
I would definitely be disorderly.
That's what I'm saying.
There would be like a warrant for murder if someone.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, I don't drink.
Okay, so right now then, but why would I be drunk and why would someone hurt my kids?
And like if you now I must paint a picture now. I'm not just saying that's a reason.
Okay, but I'm thinking of like you in the club and like you all drunk. And then the bouncer comes and is like, no, it's time to go, you're causing a scene. And like, you'll fight the guy back and you'll be like, no, man, what do you mean? And then call the cops and you'll be stubborn.
I definitely wouldn't be.
You would be stubborn. You'd be like, I'm not leaving this club. Okay. You can't make me leave this club. I paid money to be here.
I can't take this L because I don't drink and I hate clubs. And when back in the day, I don't think I ever got like loud when I
okay,
did.
fair.
And you can't take that either.
I can't, because when am I ever disorderly?
That's what I'm saying. These questions are weird.
Okay.
It's like for rough girls.
Yeah, this is very but anyways.
Who's most likely to be a successful actor?
Yeah, theatre is there. So somewhere there. Just give her some fairies and a hot guy. She'll be like, I'm gone.
I'm there.
Take care of the kids, Oscar.
Yeah, please just give me them prosthetic ears and plait my hair.
That was easy. That was so easy.
Who's most likely to be the most awkward on a first date?
No.
Me. I think you.
Really?
Yeah, you're like, you'd play it cool. I'd probably put my foot in it and say something stupid.
Oh my god, we really see each other differently. I see
really?
you as so charming. Like, I feel like you can speak easy with guys. You had a lot of guy friends growing up.
Yeah, I do. I can speak, but I'm also like, I'm weird. So...
And I used to get jealous when you got new friends.
Really?
Yes. You always used to get like, oh, meet this new girl and I was like, I was like, no, you can't be no friends.
Stop! I also got jealous.
No way.
100% at your birthday when you wore that beautiful gold dress that you made.
Oh yeah.
And you were like had other girlfriends there, which obviously you were.
Nice, eh?
I'm like, who are these?
Oh, maybe we'll say the psychiatric word or something.
Yeah, let's just
flipping crazy.
Let's just both be crazy together. It's fine.
I don't know.
Crazy and jealous.
Literally. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's all of the questions, really.
Oh.
It was so nice. So basically, this is the end of us seeing each other. When last have we seen each other? This is the first time.
When last did we actually see each other? We last saw each other in Jeffries when I was pregnant with Ren. No. When you met Ren.
Yes.
Yeah. When I had just given birth.
Weeks.
She was 2 weeks.
And how long ago is that exactly then?
So she's now a month over a year. So it's been like a year. It's been a year.
But I haven't seen you.
We haven't seen each other in a year.
Yeah, so
that's
this was
crazy.
The yearly catch up, I guess.
The yearly catch up.
And we were on the game farm for 2 days. This is the second night, and we're all about to go to sleep, and the babies are in bed.
Hopefully for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I won't have to go back, please.
Yes, it was so fun. I loved it.
So yeah, next is we'll come visit you and we will live our best lives.
Oh, that'll be amazing.
For like a day or two, and yeah, that'll be so fun. Thanks for joining me though. Thanks for being my first official guest on my podcast.
When everything blows up, they're gonna remember the first guest.
Oh, they're gonna remember. They're probably gonna follow just because of you.
Yes, it has to.
Yeah, so you will see Norma Jean again because I will definitely vlog me going to visit them.
Juicier stuff. I'll talk Jodie into speaking a bit more about things. About certain things.
I don't want to share my life. I just want to share Norma Jean's life.
I don't want me on my channel.
I just want to air your dirty laundry.
I knew it.
Okay, but thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope that you had a lot of fun. And please remember to subscribe. Tell them, Norma Jean. Tell them to subscribe. Come
like,
on.
comment.
You know you enjoyed this
Please.
episode. You know you want to see more. So
support
just
creative people.
support them. I can't take another L for the night. So please, like, just do me this solid.
Yes, guys.
Just give me the W and subscribe, basically.
Yes.
And also just drop a little comment thing. You know,
comment
just let us know what you
on
thought about.
what questions you want us to ask each other
Next.
Like who's most likely to, if you have some juicy ones.
Or like, what do you want to know about us? What juicy stories? What games should we play?
All the things, comment, and we are definitely going to address it in the next video and comment back.
Oh yes, yeah, 100%.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I actually do reply to all my comments. I do. Well, it's not like I have like thousands yet, but I will after this video because you guys are all gonna comment. So
awesome.
okay. Anyways, wait. I feel like we have to cheers with our water and cranberry juice.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Oh,
Wait, I forgot to say thank you to Dirk.